going on here. I had to close my browser out and open it back again.
Hello, we're getting set up, so everybody hang tight and be patient.
Lovely. I love how you're like calm and I'm like learning to be. I think it's just that like I had a lot of anxiety at my last place, you know?
Right.
Like naturally I'm not actually that uptight. It's just I've been
You let it get to you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it did get to me what everyone was saying about me at that place. And
well,
so
one thing that I learned as a hairdresser is when we had a rush of people come in, like, I would take my time. I wouldn't rush my clients or, you know, I take my time. And
well, you have to do quality. You can't, like, sacrifice that. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. Like, and I was thinking that yesterday. I can't really, like, rush. That's why I was doing less, you know, the standard card number of cards, because if I do 4 cards, I tried it that one time yesterday. But I just, like, I think I ramble. I think you're more succinct. It's probably because you've been doing it longer. I might get to the point where I can do 3, but I'm still learning, you know?
That's okay. I'm still learning too.
I know, but you come along. I know. I don't know. I ramble. That's my explanation. Okay, so who's first? Ask your questions.
Yeah, guys, drop your question and we will read who we're drawn to. That's how we're doing it today.
No lie. Okay. Do you want to do Jashika or do you want me to?
Yeah, you could go first.
Okay, I'll do Jashika. Welcome, Jashika, to the party. Okay. So we're going to do 2. I'm going to do a free mini reading. We're doing free reading. So here we go. We have Strength and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to start with the Page of Pentacles. So the page is a cautious student and taking new studies. And that's kind of interesting, Becky, because we were just talking about this is new. You know? So so I'm really feeling youthfulness. So you could take it that just Jashika, because you're asking about your future, and this is a you specific thing. So this is a stepping stone. You're at the beginning, and you're gaining knowledge, friends, and that Strength card primes with it to be one of like, we have to pull from within going forward. So you're asking what's going to come of your marriage or your relationship in the future. And that could be a while. It could be pretty soon. We don't know. But the time that takes for you is the time that it's going to take, and it has more to do with, when you're ready and who you run into, and the biggest success is going to come if you respect yourself, learn to love yourself, and pull from within. If we don't go within, we go without. And that seems to be the common theme. And it comes up quite a lot when we're looking outside ourselves for happiness. Hope everyone likes and subscribes. Subscribe for more free readings. All right, Becky, I'll pass it over to you.
Okay. Yeah, people, drop your questions. I'm waiting for people to drop their questions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get that. Drop your questions. We've got 7 in line. So, any of you 7 want a reading? Welcome. If you want a more in-depth, we can do tomorrow or later. So Nivea dropped hers. Welcome back, Nivea.
Yeah, I'm going to do Nivea.
Yay. Thank you, subscribers. Orion asked one too. I guess I will start prepping that.
Okay. First of all, I see that friendships are coming into your life or is going to be an important theme for you. So being able to be surrounded by friends, go out with friends, maybe get together with friends, will be good for you. That you're going to be feeling burdened about something, or maybe you already are feeling burdened about something. That's usually what it means with the Ten of Wands. Let's see. Justice is kind of throwing me off, so I'm going to look up something. No.
Uh-huh.
The decisions that you make now have long-term effects in all things, both for yourself and others. There will always come a time where you will be judged. The Justice Tarot card appearing in a reading signals that a judgment will be made fairly and accordingly. The decisions that you have made in the past will be carefully weighed with fairness. Your feelings around this card may differ depending on your situation. If you've been wrong, this card's appearance may bring you relief. On the other hand, if your actions cause pain to others, this card serves as a warning. Her appearance represents a chance for you to change your actions now for a better future. When a tarot card reading shows the figure of justice, it's time to account for your actions. So this spread makes me wonder, like, is there, I don't know, is there any friendships that you're having issues with, or issues in a friendship, or I don't know, maybe that's something to be aware of. Just like, hold on, let me vibe this out a little bit so I can find the words. I feel that it's kind of a warning to, like, be aware of your actions when it comes to other people. And it's a warning to treat people fairly and treat people good and have, good relationships with others. It's kind of like saying you really need to be honest with yourself about, like, how you interact with other people, whether this is on a friendship level, whether this is on a romantic level. Like, is there anything that you could do to better your interpersonal skills? So yeah, I hope that makes, I'm stressed now because I'm preparing for my competitive exam on May month. Okay, that makes sense. It's, yeah, you need to get out with friends, honey. You need to get out with friends, and you need to, I don't know, socialize. Like, the vibe I'm getting from this is that you need to socialize, and you need to think about, like, how you socialize with other people, if that makes any sense. All right, I hope that helps. Go ahead, Taylor.
Okay. So I don't know about Ocean. We have Isabel on deck.
Okay.
And I just prepped Orion. And I don't think, ask your questions.
Yeah.
We gotta have like a sign. Ask your questions. Okay. So 7 of Swords is deception, breaking agreements. So you're asking about if someone is doing mind readings on you. We had a similar question a little bit ago. And the thing I would say is that paranoia is not uncommon when we care about someone. I mean, I've known many people that are in a LTR, long-term relationship, and think they're cheating or think they're seeing someone else or think they're lying, or, those seem to be common paranoid thoughts because our minds run away with us, especially if we're committed to someone in a long-term relationship. That being said, some things are a little bit less common, but they kind of fit that same general, like, obsessive thinking, especially if someone has already depression or other contributing issues. So I would like to point that out, that your mind could be deceiving you, and that's because this is a deception card. That being said, It could be that someone's sneaking around you and trying to not be upfront with you. It could be either way. But this is a deception card, which is kind of interesting. Because you're asking about something somewhat related to that. But I want to say is don't be paranoid and have the same level of trust as someone that you would afford to most people. Don't be over trusting, but don't be paranoid, right?
Yeah.
So Knight of Pentacles is a loyal, dependable card. So it's a slow-moving, dependable person. Loyal, reliable. So that combined with this, I would say don't freak out. Be attentive to detail, but if there's no sign that someone's doing mind readings on you, about you, just probably not would be my thing. Doesn't mean that they don't have something else going on, but hope that helps. Hope that was good, Beck. All right. Next.
Yeah, drop your questions. If anybody has a question, I'll get you next.
I'm still here. I'm just bathroom break real quick. Well, before we hit this rush, I have a feeling people are going to start coming in here.
Ocean, drop your question. Okay. Isabel. We're just doing who we're drawn to today. And Ocean, I'll get you next. Next time it's my turn. I'm doing Isabel and then Ocean. And Taylor, I'll ask her to do Kimberly. Okay, for the question, will he write again? I'm not seeing communication come up in the card, but it's not a no. It's like a maybe. With this spread, hold on. Let's see if I can get this better.
I'm here, Becky. I was taking a pee break while at home. Before the storm. You got that one done?
Yeah, I'm doing a reading now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is it Ocean or Isabel?
Isabel. And then
Isabel. Okay.
I was thinking you could do Kimberly if you wanted to.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll do Ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as I was saying, it's not giving a specific yes or no. But what the cards are saying for you is that you need to think about this relationship. Does this relationship provide teamwork? And does this relationship provide a fair amount of give and take? Is he giving to you the same amount that you're giving him? When you try to contact him, is he responding the same amount that you were responding? So you need to use your judgment and really ask, like, does this guy, like, does he work in this partnership with me as a team? And does he give what I give back? Like, are you getting a fair give and take here? Is he giving to you what you give to him? Does that make any sense?
Okay. Did they reply?
No.
Okay. Well, I think you're doing a good job. I'll go ahead and prep Kimmy.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead whenever you're ready, Taylor.
Okay. Cool. I was trying to at least write the ones that were coming in to provide some sort of structure. Because everyone comes all at once. Have you noticed that? I think it's as soon as we get started talking to each other, everyone's like, okay, they're talking to each other. This is a party. Life of the party. I feel better. I did my little mini break there before my mini reading. So I'm getting better at looking at the cards and telling which ones they are too, because I see that cups are in all of them. So, I mean, like all the cups cards, and I'm learning here.
You got this.
Okay. So, Kimmy. Everyone calls you Kimmy. Oh, that's so neat. I had a really close friend, my closest friend at my store I used to live in the Vancouver area, and her name was Kim. She married and, got with that guy and moved on. But I still remember she helped me with my taxes, my first time ever filing my taxes. And I was really nervous, and she did them all for me. And it was just a lot of stress, with working as cashier and everything, and new at the job. And she was helping me out with my taxes. I just really always appreciated that. So whenever I hear the name Kim, I think of Kim. 8 of Cups. Spirit quest, leaving behind, taking space, retreat, travel. This is a card of letting go and moving on. And it's very interesting that I just brought that up, this friend, because friends and people are like that, and also places, jobs. Every time of our life, there are phases, there are seasons. There will be friends for a season. I had another friend named Summer. She said, some of us are friends because she was about to move. And she said, some of us are friends for a season. Some of us are friends for more. But that's a theme I see here in the 8 of Cups, is that remember that contemplating one's emotions, you have to see if change is in your best interest. So connecting to what you're wondering here, Clark, if the answer is no, you have to let go and move on. And that is a key thing, because you're saying, are you going to get back together? And a lot of times, and Becky has brought this up before, and it's a very good point. If two people are no longer together, there is sometimes a reason for that. It doesn't mean that you won't reconcile. It just means that there might be a reason. And I don't want to say strongly that it doesn't mean you won't reconcile. If you still have feelings for him, try to indicate that. You don't have to come out and say it necessarily, but you can, send him a message, do something small. And sometimes those small things go long ways. And if you don't sit it out, but you dance, you will never spend your life wondering what if you had, reached out. So it's always important to follow our heart. That being said, remember that moving on is sometimes necessary. And Hermit will help you with that, because Hermit is a guidance, wisdom, inner withdrawal. So this card really emphasizes with that other one a real theme that you need to go within, and you need to figure out if it's in your best interest to pursue it with Clark, because I don't know Clark. I don't know how Clark has treated you. I don't know if he was good to you. I don't know all those things, Kimmy. But I would say that, yeah, you need to go within. But if your gut, if your intuition, if your heart is telling you in a strong way that there was something there, then you might want to at least, try. But if you're also at the end of the day sitting with yourself feeling like you would be more happy back with him, well, then don't get back with him. There's plenty of fish. Okay. Hope that helps. Okay. Becky's turn.
Ocean says, is Kay keeping information from me that I can use for my project?
So everyone, ask your questions. Subscribe for more free readings. We got 8 in line here. Skip the line for $5.
Okay, Ocean, are you still there?
Ocean? Are you hiding on the beach?
Okay. I'm going to ask you something. When it comes to this project, do you feel like there's not equal give and take going on? Because that's what the card that popped out said, basically. You don't feel like there's equal give and take going on. And I'm not quite sure what the world is trying to say.
Wow, it really spoke to him, Becky. Him or her. Sorry.
That's exactly what I feel.
Say him. I sometimes assume gender, and it's like, I don't know who this person is. They're just a name.
Yeah, I pick up on emotions very strongly and intuitively. And that's what I feel when I look at the Six of Pentacles is it's about equal give and take. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you're feeling a lot of anxiety about this situation. Yes. Okay.
World is also like wholeness, so that's kind of carries along that theme. Relationship or career has come full circle. Fulfillment.
Well,
kind of in line with what you're saying.
The world is saying you cut her off. Yeah, I could see that. Because it's also with the King of Cups. See, I didn't know exactly how to say the world, because when I think of the world, like, it usually comes up meaning, yeah, like go out in the world. Like you have the world, you know, you have the world at your hands. And the King of Cups tells me that what you need right now is to find emotional balance in the situation. Um, you need to. The King of Cups is a man who is still able to be rational and logical, and he has emotional intelligence. So that's what this card is saying, for you to kind of balance logic and emotion, and like to solve this problem, because you're going to feel anxiety about it, you're going to feel anger. And so I think the best thing to do is kind of like take a pause and try to balance yourself. Does that make any sense to you? Before you make any action, just kind of pause and balance yourself, and then if you feel you need to cut this person off, then do so. I hope that helps, hon.
Okay. I saw the Bendia.
Okay. You're welcome.
Tiamcadamus. I didn't know. They dropped their question. Okay, Bendia is still here, so I'm going to prep Bendia. Bendia, nice to meet you. Like and subscribe for more fun. We're going to keep this free thing going as much as we can, because we know everyone's just been, I mean, it's like, quite literally, a lot of us have been living on unemployment, and a lot of us haven't gotten unemployment. So I understand. Okay. So we have 10 of Swords. 10. In case you don't know Roman numerals, I'm teaching you there. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So we have here Bendia. Is he in another relationship? That's a very good question, because that is always what I think. It's like when you break up with someone, it's like, where are they now? Who are they seeing? What's going on? I would start with the Nine of Pentacles, not Knight. Nine of Pentacles is telling you to be disciplined. You will accomplish much by quieting your animal instincts. So there's a card that really is about embracing your animal instincts, but that's not what this one's telling you. This one's telling you the opposite. It's kind of telling you to listen to reason and discipline. So my big question would be, what was the breakup about? If there were some issues that caused the breakup, remember those issues. It doesn't matter who this person is with if you don't truly want to be with them. And I mean truly in your deepest sense, if you're knowing what's good for you, if you're being disciplined. That being said, I started with that one for a reason. And the reason is the 10 of Swords is a rock bottom moment. And I'm seeing that in terms of you're asking about the relationship, when you're not together, you're at the rock bottom of the relationship. Think of it this way. You have nothing to lose. Why don't you talk to them? Have they blocked you? If they haven't blocked you, just ask them. Just ask them one day, hey, how's it going? And if you feel like you legitimately miss them, you have every right as a human being to say, oh, I was just thinking about you, stuff like that. It's a way to, without coming on to, if you haven't talked for 18 months, that's a very long time to not talk to someone. So I would say you're definitely at the point where it's probably not going to pick back up, but that doesn't mean reaching out won't give you A, closure, B, I went and I saw a guy that I hadn't seen in 5 years. It wasn't a great experience. That being said, he was my first initial breakup, and seeing him helped because it gave me perspective. So sometimes even just talking to someone a little bit will give you something that you don't even realize you're going to get from it. And that's the thing. If you have no way to reach out, my biggest advice is if you're on rock bottom and you're kind of lonely and you're reaching out right now, different. One thing I tend to do is if I'm at the end of a breakup or lonely, I tend to look back at past exes. And my key in that is that if, you would be together if not for a reason. So there was a reason. You don't just fall for someone and then just say, okay, now I'm not into you. No, there's often reasons. So I would say if you have no way to reach out, if you're not really feeling, and also the key of Ten of Swords is also reaching out but not getting anything back. If he's blocked you, if he's not reciprocating the efforts to reach out, well then how are you gonna, ever connect? Because he's put up a block, So even if he hasn't blocked you, an emotional block of sorts, right? So yeah, I'm gonna point to that, and hopefully everyone subscribes for more free readings. We're seeing some fan favorites. Yeah. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, Bendia, I would recommend that you pay $5 and we will do a full 3 to 4 card spread for you, okay? And I will be glad to do that. And anyone else who wants a more full reading. But we have a line of about 10 people right now, so we got to move on. Thanks, Becky. Your turn.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I told her that I would do it. She says, new subscriber, Leo. Taylor's a Leo.
I am.
Will V ever return to me? I can't pronounce their names, but will he ever return to you? Okay. This is Leo. I'm doing you. Leo, and put the fire. I don't know how to say your name. It's like Jyoti. I don't want to butcher it. Probably just did. So, but I just want you to know it's you. Okay.
I'm trying to see who's remaining on the list. My list.
Okay. To answer your question, no. What is coming up says that he has moved on and he may have people in his ear about the situation. So there may be people talking bad about you and convincing him bad about you, and he's moved on. So I'm going to get some advice for you. Okay, advice for you. It would be good if you get some healing from this situation, first and foremost, if you go within. That's when you get your victory. It would be best to just not contact him, not communicate. Yeah, I know, but you need to heal from this situation and go within and find find healing and start to get over this person. Because happiness is coming for you and possibly somebody else.
Yeah.
So
it gets better.
Yeah, it gets better.
Overall, we have our moments. But I remember, the things that we face different battles when we're ready for them. And hopefully we level up with time. So I don't see TMCADMFF. But I do see Jalila. So okay. I'm prepping Jalila. Jalila and Salah. Jalila, welcome back, girl. We're having fun, as usual. Manika, Pallavi, Disha, we repping it. This is too much fun. You're right, Becky. I just need to have fun with this.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
I haven't had this much fun since we were kids. All right. Okay, magic. The magician. The magician is all about intention, will, personal power. You have the potential to make things happen. I love doing, one of the reasons I love doing the readings for all of you guys, girls, but often ladies. And I find it a lot of times we are waiting for them to approach. I know I definitely do that. That being said, it's not a bad thing to every once in a while at least keep the door open. When your intentions and actions are aligned, real magic happens. We need to see each opportunity with everyone as a gift, friend, relationship, whatever. And I don't do that. And we don't do that often because, we don't know. Sometimes it may be the last time we have that opportunity. So be open to that. And like we had the previous reading talk about moving on, but they're always on your mind. And this person, Salah, is on your mind. So the only way to resolve that kind of thinking about them is to at least either approach or indicate. Start talking to Salah about what his or her life plans are. Yeah, I'm thinking guy. Get him talking. See if the more you get to know him, if you are interested in him still, and if you are, see if he's interested in you, right? That's how it works. Trying to help. 7 Swords is about deception. So that's coming up again. And that's why I would say it's best to get clarity if he's looking for a relationship, if he's looking for a fling, and the only way to do that is to communicate clearly. Body language, if you're being overly flirty, that sends sometimes a message to a guy that you don't want to portray. So make sure that your actions in line with your intentions, and but don't be too standoffish if you're also falling for him. You want to show him that soft side at times. So that is what I'd like to say on this subject, and I wish you the best. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, it will be $5. Thank you.
Okay, Monica. Monica asked how this person feels for her. And you got the Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. So with the Lovers, obviously this person loves you. The High Priestess says that you are an intuitive person and that you need to start using your intuition, Monica. So you're probably gifted and you don't know it. You don't know that you're like sensitive to pick up on these kind of things. And so you need to start listening to your intuition more. Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork and getting things done, building something together. So how this person sees you is he sees you kind of like as a team. I hope that helps. I'm also feeling like really like drained when I'm doing this reading. So maybe this person is tired, or maybe you're feeling really tired. I'm sensitive. I feel low now.
Yeah.
Not feeling good. Yes. I was picking up on that. I was picking up on just feeling like really drained. So
It's just kind of sad. And if it's over with, sometimes you gotta cut the cord.
see, if you're feeling that way,
it's just bringing you down that life. Yep.
You shouldn't feel that way. I've felt that way many
Don't
times.
focus on what we don't have so much. Yeah. I have so much. I've been not over breakups like years later.
Right. Don't ever feel that about a guy.
And I look back and I'm like, that was freaking 5 years ago. Yeah.
And don't feel bad, because this reading is a really good reading. It says, there's love for you, that somebody feels love for you, and that you're deserving of having somebody like work as a team with you. And that the Three of Pentacles is coming out a lot in my readings today, because it's really a message about finding another human being that'll be a partner with you, that'll work together as a team with you. I hope that helps, hon.
Yep. Team. Big part. Yes. Big part. Team. You don't need an abuser. You need a team.
It could be both.
Not abuse.
It could be both. And you know what? I
tried to highlight that. Yeah.
Hold on.
But
Taylor, let me say something. I probably really felt drawn to you and really picked up on your energy, because you know what? I have also suffered a lot of abuse in my life. So I can really relate to that. And I just want to say that this spread right here is really good to say that you need to learn to start setting boundaries with people. Like, you need to start setting boundaries with people at work. You need to start setting boundaries with your family. You need to start setting boundaries with your friends. And whoever abuses you, they're not allowed to be in your life. Period. You need to start loving yourself.
Yep.
And yes, you need to use that intuition. You have it for a reason. Your relatives. You know what? There's people in my family who, honestly, when I get the chance financially, I'm not gonna be that close to, because they abused me. And it's sad, but you should move. You should find a way to become financially stable, because the Three of Pentacles talks about that too. It's also a card of finances, a good teamwork and finances. Find a good job and you should get away. Get away from it. You need to tell yourself, I deserve better, I'm worth better, and get away from it. Thank you for letting me read you, hon. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, use your intuition too. See, it could be beneficial, but use it to yourself.
This
what, Taylor?
trend is growing and growing, so obviously what we're seeing is resonating.
Yeah.
Nikki, Bobicki, Mana Fana, Bobicki. I feel like I'm 10. Okay. So we're doing a new reading for Nikki. We had Ma Nikki and Nikki. Think of it this way, Monica. It may seem like you're just the only one going through this, but there's power in numbers. And there's a lot of us out here. And a lot of us have had guys mistreat us, girls mistreat us. I'm not trying to be sexist against guys. I'm just saying. And there seems to be quite a fan base there. All right. So that's 8. That word there is 8 of Pentacles. And you're asking about a guy. And I'm just going to think of it like a guy. When you're getting reunited, it's really just a question of who is he going to be? You have to maintain focus and energy. And yeah, and Becky mentions this, but finances. You have to be about your whole life and meaningful work and stuff. And the more we're focused on life and being caught up in our own life, the less we get codependent and thinking, when will my connection happen? Because the answer, like Becky just said, is someone's waiting for you. You have to believe that based on just hope it gets better. It's the thing that pulls us through. Okay, Pooja, you're going to be next. Okay, if you want $5, skip the line. I'll do you in a second. Okay, babe? Becky's prepping someone else, but there is a PayPal, and you guys are able to use that if you want, and you get to jump the line. I like that system, Becky.
Yes.
But temperance, important here. Temperance is about combining, creating, compromise, experimenting. It's a part of integration and finding balance. Now is the time for adjustment. 2 or more things are coming together to create something new. You may be integrating your life. Whatever project you're working on, be sure to change a little, step back, find balance before using force. So you have to find that inner balance, and you have to find meaningful work, and you have to focus on you. And the more you focus on you, the more things will fall into place because you're bettering yourself and you're making yourself more attractive. And then you will be either reunited with him or with someone else. And that's all I'm going to say. Becky's turn.
Okay. I'm just waiting for people to drop their questions because I want to be drawn to somebody.
Oh, I get that.
Okay, Auntie Murda. First of all, Auntie Murda, you hit me. Like, your energy hit me, like, as soon as you asked that question. Something tells me right now that you're going through some difficulties. So let's see. Yeah, let's talk to your ancestors. My life will be much different now. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Messages from Auntie Murda's ancestors. What do you need them to know? Okay, indecisiveness comes up. Being indecisive about which path to take in life. Could be career path or just, I'm feeling like just in general, just feeling indecisive. Okay.
All right. A little quick break. I'll be right back.
Are there a lot of conflicts surrounding you at this time, Auntie Murda? Nah. Okay. So then this can mean, okay. Then I can see what this can mean. This can mean competition. Like, I'm hearing that you need to focus on finding like a career path and something that makes money. And you need to be patient. The Knight of Pentacles comes out for me when you need to be patient. And it comes out to me when also it's like the money's coming in, but slowly. You know, the money's slowly coming in. And the Five of Wands, if it's not talking about conflict, it could be talking about competition of some sort. Yeah, I've been impatient about money. I felt you when you came in. Yeah, be patient about the money. You know, it's coming, but just slower than you would like. And like when it comes for like jobs, it's a competitive field. Like does that ever make you nervous? Like I'm hearing like applying for jobs or trying to figure something out. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to pull a few more cards to try to figure out what this Five of Wands is about. Come on. It's about making things happen. Okay, because the Magician talks about making things happen. And the Six of Wands talks about victories. Okay. All right.
Hey.
Again,
That's about to play.
There is some kind of like in the cards, it keeps showing some kind of conflict. I don't know what that's about. But the 10 Pentacles comes out to say that your ancestors want you to know that you need to focus on your finances right now. You need to focus on, building a legacy, just like you said. I'm trying to order some damn crystals. I'll be all right, but I got to take it slow. Yeah, basically, you'll be all right, but you got to take it slow and just focus on your finances, but also be patient. Like, money's coming in. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, that means some good money's coming in. So you are manifesting it. You need to work on that patient bit. I'm tired of waiting. When you said I'm tired of waiting, I honestly saw like a grandmother figure beating your ass. And it was done in a humorous way, but I have a feeling that that will resonate for you. Kind of like, child, listen to what I'm saying. She says be patient and listen to what she's saying, and she's going to beat your ass. Yeah, I picked up, and she was a black lady, yes. I like her. Thank you for letting me read you, Auntie Murda.
Yeah. So if you guys want more free readings, you can subscribe, and we will do it on a different day. We got 11 people right now, and we're going to do a free reading for everyone. So and if you want to skip the line, it's $5. Just go on PayPal, and we'll do you first. Okay? Now, Pooja. Pooja? I see a lot of retracted messages from Pooja. So it's kind of hard for me to do, If you want to come back, Pooja, I will do you. Okay, next. It's kind of hard. Okay, Manisha. Is a nod purpose me? Did you do Auntie Murda? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do Majo because I understand that
question. Just get it out.
What's coming towards me in love?
Auntie Murda got a spiritual ass beaten. No, it was met with love.
Okay. That's good. You know how to talk to them, aunties. I was trying to let you seem to be having a good time. So I was like, she's got this one. I just kind of sat here and tried to decipher these questions here. Okay. Okay, so we just went through 3, believe it or not, because I don't understand that question. And you can re-ask it, whoever.
Who are you talking to?
It just has to make Manisha.
Oh, I think she's asking, is somebody going to propose to her?
It has to make sense. I have to be able to read it and make sense of it.
I think, okay.
Oh, propose. I saw purpose, and I'm like, I don't understand. Okay, you figure it out. If you want to do...
I'll do Manisha next. Or who are you doing now?
If you want to do that one, you can. Otherwise, I'll do that. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure it out. I kept looking at it. I was like, okay, the Fool.
Who are you doing?
Okay, so this is about love life. And, Majo. So we had Monty, now we have Mama. Majo.
Okay.
You have to keep an open mind. And it says, don't make all the decisions stay open. So you're asking about your love life, as a lot of us are. And be open. The universe will keep you safe. Leap into the unknown. You don't have anyone you're asking about in specific, which means your heart's not set on someone right now. So just be open. It's okay to be single. I know it kind of sucks sometimes, but you have to be open. It's okay to not have someone to come home to, okay? You can love yourself. You can have a kitty. You can have, lean on friends and family. But basically, yeah, I hope that helps. That would be my main message from that reading is because the Fool is not about being foolish. It's just about being open. 7 of Wands is defending what matters. So I would say ask what you truly believe. Where your heart is, there your passion will be also. If you like being outdoors, go outdoors. If you like being in crafts, go in crafts. If you like finding gold, then go be a gold person. The point I'm trying to make is you will meet someone along the way. That's bound to happen. Friends, everyone. Just follow your heart and it will happen. But try to clarify what you want, what you believe in, what your life is. And we got 6 people, so we got to keep going. Becky's turn.
Okay. I'm going to get Manisha, Anu, and Coco Janelle. Okay, so those are all the next people that I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Manisha, is this guy going to propose to you?
Cool. Actually, that's a good way to do it, Becky, if we have 2 different lists.
Yeah, I'm just picking the people that
I'll do Nadia.
Okay. Yeah, you get it.
I got True Potty. Do Sini. True Potty. Nadia. You have Nadia? I'll do Nadia. Camille. I'll do Camille. Potty. Nadia.
Okay.
Are you doing Anu?
Yeah. No, I'm doing Manisha right now.
But I'll leave that one on your list.
Okay. For the question of is this guy going to propose to you in the month of March? The answer is a big no. With the Tower and the 8 of Swords, it talks about a pretty disastrous situation and being shaken up, and it shows your infatuation is here, but the answer is no. He's not going to propose. And it's talking that you're really, really in your head about this. So, yeah, it's a no. Okay, Taylor.
Okay. I like when we get really clear sorts of things. Because it's not always like that.
Yeah.
a lot of times there's mixed feelings. But that's life, right? Will we get permission from Navy to build the house? Did you do Suicini? No. Okay, that's an interesting question. Not that the others aren't, because honestly, I would love to do love readings all day, but it's good to mix it up every once in a while. Ballots. And Pooja or Camille, do you put in your questions? Everyone drop your questions. If you remove them, it's kind of hard to do them. Okay, so 10 of Swords. Loss, sorrow, betrayal, necessary sacrifice. In the terms of this reading, it may be that you don't get the answer you want. But you might also get something else. It's difficult to be optimistic if we don't get what we want, but sometimes that's necessary. And these are both Swords cards, and they kind of emphasize that kind of rock bottomness. But there's nowhere to go but up. And what I mean by that is, if things don't work out the way we want in life, that's an opportunity. There's an opportunity cost to staying stuck on something that's not going to work. If the Navy doesn't buy the house, maybe the Navy wasn't intended to buy the house. A lot of times we're asking these questions because our heart is there. But you have to be open to the possibilities of the universe. And there's probably and if you pay $5, you can skip the line. Yeah, so basically, I would just say be open. I'm seeing 6 people. If there's 6 of you out there, one of you pay $5 and you get to save 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long it takes us to get through this. Time is money. So there we go.
Yeah. Okay, Anu.
Huh?
I'm reading for Anu.
Okay, she's doing Anu. We're starting Anu. We're almost up to 150 subscribers, right?
Wow.
Wow. Doing a good job, Becky. Reining in.
Okay, Anu. Asking if this person loves you. Okay. So, does this person love you? I would say that they care about you or have tender feelings for you, perhaps sexual feelings towards you, and that they feel that you are very feminine, emotional, compassionate, nurturing. But what's coming up here is disappointment that you are looking at what's been lost and not looking at what you still have left. And that focus needs to be on finances right now. Does any of this make sense to you, Anu? So I'm not getting a strong feeling of that he loves you, but he does think well of you. So I hope that helps.
So $5 skips line.
Okay.
We got 8 people here. We're trying to get through them as quick as possible, 2 at a time.
Who are you doing?
Is Azania still here? Azania? I like the asking again just to make sure we're not talking to empty space. Harsha?
Okay, Zania is still here.
Okay, Azania is here. So I'm going to do Azania. Okay. Anyone can do a 1-card reading. It just causes you taking up a tarot deck. But the way we do it, we use, one day I'll share my magic. But you're also trying to talk to us and what we can bring to it. It's not just opening up a book. And Becky points out that the Wands is an optimistic set and passion. There's a lot of passion, swiftness, progress, energy. This is kind of what inertia looks like. So matters at hand will be resolved in satisfactory ways. What forces you set in motion when this card appears, may be impossible to harm. However, what are you rushing into? So you're asking about what's coming. It has a lot to do with what we set in motion. That's what this spread is telling me, that you are a big part of it, where you're spending your time, who you're seeing. They say the daily habits make our lives. We become our habits. The things we do every day, the things we do every minute. Expect a message you've been waiting for you to arrive. It will come to you our lives happen based on what comes, okay? But be optimistic. It's a card of hope, peace, and renewal. There is a fresh start. This is a healing path, okay? So optimism and gentle nurturing are required. This can be a sign of success, okay? So you're trying your best. And we all have to heal to go. It's like 1 step back, 2 steps forward, a little bit of healing, then a little bit of forward, okay? Hope that helps. For a free reading, everyone, you can wait in the line. If you pay $5, we'll do a basic reading as well, and you get skip the line. Second reading is $5. Becky's turn.
Okay. So, Coco Janelle, when you entered the room, I felt drawn to you. Is your name? Sounds like Coco Chanel. But I felt drawn to you, and then I was going to read you, but you left and you came back, and so that's why I want to read you. So keep talking to me.
Yeah.
The more you
Coco Chanel. Yeah.
Yeah. The more you talk to me, the more I'll be able to pick up on your energy. And yeah. So what's your question, hon? I think you asked if somebody misses you.
Yes. It helps when you ask and talk and stuff like that. That always helps.
Okay. First, I want to ask, is this situation, because the Hierophant comes out when it's
I think Anu, we already did, right?
Yeah, I already did Anu.
Anu, we did you.
Just ignore. Let me read. Where like he has feelings for me but won't tell me. One of those situations. Right. Well, what's coming out like with his feelings or with the situation is that it's one of those situations where like, I don't know, are you from different cultures? Are you different races? Is there different religions? Like stuff like that. Different social class. Like there's a difference there that may be problematic, if that makes any sense. Different friend circles. Yeah. Okay. So that's influencing him not being upfront about his feelings. Social pressures. That's too much. Okay. There's some kind of conflict. Some kind of conflict going on. All right.
Is Nadia there?
So you were asking if this person misses you. I would say no, that they don't miss you right now. They're feeling angry. The Five of Swords comes up for me when somebody's feeling angry. And the Emperor comes up when the Emperor can come up for like a guy who is very controlling. Okay, a very controlling individual. It could also come up when somebody is wanting to remain in their logic, if that makes any sense. So he's trying to be logical, but he's feeling angry. He's feeling kind of like smug. I hope that helps. Does that make sense for you? Yeah. I'm going to get some advice for you. Okay, the Two of Cups popped out. So that does tell me that there are feelings there. Okay. So he's angry, but I guess underneath there's still feelings. You have feelings for him, and the advice for you is like, this is the rest and rejuvenation card. You need to rest and relax from this situation right now. I'm sorry. Not trying to mess with your head and your heart. It's like a conflicting situation, but you just take a break from the situation. Like, don't contact him. Like, because if conflict and anger are showing up, then let him be angry. And you know, just take time to go inside and heal. I'm sorry, I felt that. Like, I felt that when you said that's kind of messing with my heart right now. I'm not meaning to mess with your heart right now, but it is a message of you needing to heal from whatever conflict is happening with this person. I hope that helps. Not all messages are exactly what we want to hear, but messages are sometimes what we need to hear, even if they're not what we wanted.
Yep. Shy Folly. Shy Folly? Is Shy Folly in the room? I feel like this has been the theme of the day. Nadia is still here. I will do Nadia before she disappears on me. Because, yeah. Thank you, Nadia. You are so awesome. You're asking about... Okay. There's 10 people here. Okay. So basically, 2 cards. And if you pay $5, we will do a larger reading, or we will help you skip the line, which seems to be a bigger theme right now. Trust me. All right.
Sorry, I know I'm being like really quiet. Okay. Okay, love you, sunshine.
10 of Swords is rock bottom. Okay. No, you laughed. Right?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I laughed because I found myself funny. It's just because everyone's like... It's like everyone's like, add me, add me, add me. But can't even keep
Stop
up.
focusing on it so much. Only focus on the people that you're drawn to, you know? Have fun with it.
It's really sorry for yourself. Okay, yes. This is what I need to remember, is that we're at rock bottom. Things are getting better. We are just coming out of a pandemic. It feels good to laugh. It feels good to remember we're at rock bottom. We are coming out. A lot of us are unemployed. A lot of us are going through tough times. Trust that positive energy and let that positive energy lead you forth. Knight of Wands, adventurous, risk-taking, experimental, fun, passionate. So it's asking you to go with that confidence and that energy, and do not be afraid. Fear not, for the spirit is with you. Whether you call it spirit, vibe, intuition, point is trust it and take that energy and let it lead you. Feel the rain, feel the energy, feel the sun, feel the wind. Listen to the wind of your soul, okay? Hope you let your heart guide you, and keep asking your questions. Drop your questions.
Okay. Are you done?
Becky's turn.
Okay. Okay, love you, sunshine. You said a general love reading. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, out pops the sun. So that usually, it bids good.
Are you doing Shy Folly? Sunshine.
I love you, sunshine.
I'll do Shy Folly.
Okay. All right. So you're disappointed about something. You're like clouded in grief about something. Okay, they're not wanting to say anything else. The magician. The magician talks about making things happen. It could talk about manifesting. So maybe you need to come out of, okay, what I'm seeing in these cards and what I'm feeling is that you're surrounded by the sun and you're surrounded by the magician, but you're sitting there like depressed. You need to get more sunshine. You need some vitamin D. And you need to make things happen for yourself. You need to stop focusing on the 3 cups that are spilled over and focus on the 2 cups behind you.
We all do.
So this is a very optimistic spread. It talks about like there's so much good happening around you right now and you don't even see it. Not depressed but afraid. Well, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of love? Are you afraid of making the first step towards something? Like, what is it that you need to make happen that scares you? So, yeah, I hope that helps. Afraid to love somebody. Girl, me too. Me too. I'm afraid to love somebody too. But I guess the advice in that,
it's scary. Love hurts.
Me and Taylor have been talking about this lately.
I just did Nadia. Yes.
Okay.
Done.
I don't know. I want to say some more on that. Me and Taylor have been talking about that, being afraid of love, but it's like I really feel
scary. You're risking your heart, you're risking your soul, you're not just risking your body.
Yeah, you're risking, that's terrifying. But I think the message in that was to focus on the good in life. You're focusing on your fears, but you need to focus on the good things. I like that. Okay, go ahead, Taylor. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I keep thinking you're, it's like I'm trying to keep up with 2 different conversations. And then there's also the chat, the temporal thing. You guys drop your questions. $5 skips line. We're doing basic readings. So yeah, basically we're doing everyone we're drawn to. And Shailafi was talking about Shy Folly. Shy Folly. We're trying to do a career reading for him. I'm presuming him. And 10 of Wands is about burden, obligations. When we overextend ourselves, we're unable to do anything effectively. When we're doing too much, we miss opportunities. And we're trying, this is an example, we're trying to do everyone's tarot. And when we form a line of 15 people, it's kind of hard. And it makes us stressed out. So we're trying to combat that and just wait around for a couple minutes and we'll do you. That's how it works. And if you want to pay $5, you skip the line. But remember our priorities, eliminate the unnecessary, take stock in your priorities. Is everything still serving your ultimate goal? You have to keep your eyes on the prize. So, and remember, when you're in career, just like in relationship, there's a lot of but when you're finding when you find something worth keeping, that's why it is. It's worth keeping. It's like a relationship. And you have to kind of go for your heart and follow your heart. And it's real. And the more we're kind of distracted by the guys or the jobs that don't matter, the more we get off our focus. So you have to stay focused on the goal. King of Pentacles is materialistic, stubborn, conservative. So I would say, what would your dad say? What would a father figure say to your situation? How would he advise you? How would he be practical? Because business is very practical. He is calm and patient. He can get upset when you behave emotionally. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were a guy or a girl. Sorry. I see, but King of Pentacles is a father figure, Shy Folly. So you have to remember that, kind of let logic rule in the business world. But also follow your heart in terms of finding a path that fits you. Okay, Becky, your turn.
Okay. Angelina, are you still here? Okay, Manelli. We'll do Manelli. All right, Manelli, hun, and I can feel this, when I read what you put. I feel anxiety. I feel a lot of despair and anxiety coming from you. This card talks about having sleepless nights, just being in a low place emotionally. This card tells me that you're a very intuitive person. I don't know if you know it, but you're an intuitive person, and that could be where some of this anxiety is coming from. All right, Page of Swords. Please give me more information on the Page of Swords. Indecisiveness. All right. Okay. So yeah, I don't see love coming your way anytime soon, but you need to use your intuition. You need to make a decision about something. You really need to come out of your anxiety and despair. You need to focus on yourself right now. You need to go within, and you need to heal whatever's going on, like, with you at this point. Hope that helped.
All right, who is next? So that should show you the little bit of time that I'm trying to deal with here. I do free 2 cards for free. Any more cards per person. And I hope you like that Shy Folly. That was the basic. I see Angel and Angelina. Sonia. Sonia? Sonia? Sonia still there? We got Rebecca on deck. Becky's coming through. Are you there, Bex?
Yeah. I'm doing Rebecca next. So Rebecca, stick around.
I love
after
that you're
Taylor.
Doing Rebecca.
After
Rebecca's
Taylor reads.
Doing Rebecca. Rebecca's just like me. It's funny how we think in terms of a name, and then you think about other people with your name. It's like that Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are so many nice Taylors in here, but then the one I worked with, someone pointed out that she was bitch face Taylor.
Bitch face. Well, you know what? Of course I was going to be drawn to somebody named Rebecca. So,
yeah.
Go ahead, Taylor.
No, I'm not trying to be. We're trying to keep the positive energy going here. So I'm going to go with that. So 4 of Pentacles. We all need healing. If you are still here, Sonia, I know you were waiting for a bit. You feel secure with your resources, but don't want to chance anything. You are holding on too tight to what you have. Security can hold us back because you need to change, learn, grow, and acquire more. A foundation is only good as, you know, as long as it keeps. It's kind of like a job. I see it like a job where it's good for a time. There's a lot of jobs that may be good for a year or 2, but you might not do it forever, right? And I see like this sort of saying that in your life, you have to take steps. You're not going to necessarily meet your soulmate tomorrow. But that's not the end of the world. A lot of us don't meet our soulmate tomorrow. That's why there's billions of moments, billions of days, the devil's telling you not to restrict yourself and limit yourself. It's being connected with your higher self, knowing who's lasting and knowing who's for keeps. And the more you go within, the more you connect to that. Okay? Now, if you guys drop $5, you can skip the line because the line is about 8 people. And we're trying to do it 2 at a time, but there's only one channel. So there you go. Loves you best. Becky's turn.
That was funny. I was just thinking that I was getting kind of like a motherly vibe off of Rebecca. And then after I thought that, she said, "Is my son mad at me?" So that's funny. Okay. Let's spy on Rebecca's son. That is so... I'm sorry, but before I read you, I'm going to say the name Rebecca. That's so... the name Rebecca is associated with motherhood.
I don't know if that person was ever there, but I did that reading.
Okay. Yeah, your son's mad at you. He thinks that you're being a smother, first of all. Like, a smother is when you kind of smother your child, like you're being clingy. The devil can mean that for how somebody feels about someone, it could mean like a bunch of different things. Like, to how somebody feels about their mom, I would feel he thinks that maybe... Let me think.
Is Sonia still there?
I feel that he wants you to back off at this time. Just give him some space. I feel it would be best to just give him some space at this time. And he's angry, but I'm going to get some more information. Okay, indecisiveness. All right, the situation is asking for you to kind of surrender for the moment and to start gaining balance. You have 2 cards here that talk about gaining balance. So you need to get a balanced perspective on the situation and just wait it out. And while you're getting a balanced perspective, that would give him some space. So it's good to just get some space and, I don't know, try to even yourself out. Does that make any sense? Okay. I'm glad it makes sense.
Okay, Daria, I'm prepping you. Thank you for subscribing. Everyone, this is how you get to the front of the line. You subscribe, you pay $5. You never have to do it again. We're really pressed today. For some reason, there's like 10 people, and we've been going as fast as possible. Truly. Right, Becky?
Yeah.
We haven't been taking breaks, it's been like nonstop.
Yeah, take a break if you want to take a break.
Well, it's been while you've been, like we didn't do our group break. I've done 2 already. You can always do it too. Knight of Swords is philosophical, is debate, explore. So it shows that you will encounter some aspect of yourself that you will call upon now. You're welcome, Becky. So whatever you guys donate, it doesn't have to be $5. That's our recommended donation. Whatever you have helps, okay?
True.
So revolutionary, philosophical, impatient, rushing, explorer, debate. Withdrawal, indifference, dissatisfaction, boredom, daydreaming is 4 cards. I'm showing that you need to maybe withdraw emotionally because you're asking about deep things about a husband. And I'd say a lot of that has to do with not all the answers are available to you. We're asking for like a clarity. We're asking to look at the snow globe and see it clearly, but it's still following. You're going through your life right now as it goes. And it's going to make sense in hindsight when you look back, but you got to take it as it comes. And it's like the song, all we need is just a little patience. So you just got to trust the timing of your life. And a lot of times when we find that one, we're going to idealize, well, what if I hadn't picked him? It's kind of fun being single and stuff. So I'm going to say, just enjoy the time. Enjoy your life. It doesn't really change that much in a relationship. Sure, we have that meaning and fulfillment. But as time goes on, we still got to love ourselves. We still got to work a job. We still got to love our family. Life still continues the same. We got friends. We got other things. There's a honeymoon phase, which everyone loves, but then you just got to go on with life. And so I would definitely say, before rushing into anything and being impatient, you just need to realize that it's going to happen when it happens. I have faith for you, Daria. Just believe in the universe. Someone's waiting for you, okay? Love you. Becky's turn.
Okay. I wanted to do Angel 11 because...
Angelina. And I'll do Angelina.
Okay. I want to do Angel 11 because when I was looking at the chat, I noticed that they were being like encouraging to the last person I read. And when I saw that, I my mind's eye saw light, if that makes any sense. There are it's a spiritual lightness. But anyways, how does Why I Truly Feel About Me? Okay. I would say there's nothing bad. They feel indecisive about something. But the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. And the Empress tells me that this person feels that you're nurturing. The Empress is a nurturing, compassionate figure, but she is also represented as a pregnant woman and a mother. So this person may feel that you would be a good mother, that you're nurturing and compassionate. The Nine of Cups can sometimes come out as a warning of somebody who drinks a lot. Don't know if that applies to this situation, but I don't see anything bad for how they feel about you.
That's interesting to know. I'll remember that. Nine of Cups.
Yeah. I'm interested to know why the pregnant
So
lady...
we got Angel and Angelina.
Well, I just, that was Angel. I'm wondering if, I'm wanting to know why the pregnant woman came out in that reading. Like, I don't know, like that just kind of, I'm drawn to that pregnancy for some reason.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yep. Yeah, I've been thinking about family a lot recently. Being back with family, family's dynamic. Four of Cups. So we got a long list of about 10 people. So skip the line for $5. I'm trying. And any donation is appreciated. We're operating on donations. And a lot of us lost jobs and stuff. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it would really help out.
Okay. So, Four of Cups, withdrawal, indifference, dissatisfaction, boredom, daydreaming. So, Miss Angelina, I'm going back up here. You will heal with time. Angelina was doing the same thing that Angel was doing, if you notice. We had the two angels in the chat. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. And you're asking about Suraj in a relationship. The answers and inspiration you need to go on are available to you. You need to withdraw. You need to kind of think about it and go within. There's sometimes a need for everything. It's like to everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season for everything. Take the time you need to rest and contemplate what has come before. And get that inspiration. Does that mean pursuing Suraj? What does that mean to do to you? I am a Leo too. He told his feelings for you. Take it as time. So I would double down on what I said before. If he likes you, good. If he talks about feelings for you, that is a big first step. Because there's a lot of people that have feelings and they're unable to acknowledge them. have a little patience. You can't hurry love. The more it's like the butterfly on the shoulder. The more we grab for it, the more it doesn't rest. You have to be strong. You have to rock it. Trust the wait. You're in a really big situation right now. When someone says they have feelings, it's not a light thing. Okay? This is how relationships are formed. This is how they level up. So it sounds like he's pulling towards you. And I think that you kind of indicate that if he's making that, you don't have to necessarily, you say what you're comfortable with and you don't try to force it. But at the same time, when you indicate it back, right? That reciprocity, that, yeah, he came back, he realized. I did that with a guy myself where I had moved out and he became the love of my life. And I came back and I was sitting on his front porch, and I felt it. I felt everything we kind of been hurt, and I didn't want to feel that love. And a lot of us, it takes moments like that. So be open to this, and I wish you the best. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, it's $5. $5 to skip line, guys. But best of luck to you, okay? And you can subscribe and come back.
Okay. Let me go back. How does the Virgo feel about you? For Maggie. Okay. The cards were hard to talk, but what's coming out is sexual feelings. Is this a new person by any chance? They're feeling very sexually attracted to you. Does that make any sense to you, Maggie? And Kira, Taylor's going to do somebody after me, but then after Taylor, Kira, I'm going to get you. No contact since September. So all that's coming up for me is when it comes towards you, like he feels sexual attraction towards you. Let's see if I could get anything else. Okay. He doesn't know what he wants. He's like in the state kind of like, do I want her? Do I don't want her? Do I want her? Like, he hasn't made up his mind yet if he wants you. So I'm glad it resonates What's up with this schmuck, Maggie? He didn't fucking know what he wants. I don't like him. Maggie, we don't like him. Taylor, we don't like this guy. He sounds like a fuckboy to me. Like, oh, I'd fuck her, but I don't know if I love her. Huh? What do I want? Like, boo. Move on from that guy. You deserve better.
Yeah. Is his name Josh? No.
Is his name Josh?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm only sticking my dick in her. That's all. Yeah, exactly. Boo. Next. Next.
Next.
Next. Plenty of fish. Plenty of fish. It's a website. No. Send him the Ashley Madison and you can go on to something else. So, yeah, that's all. Enough said there. All right. So, Maggie. Is Maggie up? Well, Lena keeps retracting. People retract. No, I'm going to do Sanu. Sanu, are you there? Sanu, Elizabeth. I don't see either of them.
Guys, ask
Sanu,
your questions.
Elizabeth. Kira. Okay, Maggie, we will do you.
I just did Maggie.
Oh, we did Maggie. Okay. Mehak. Ask.
And I'm going to do Kira next.
Oh, it's frustrating. Okay, I'm just going to do Sanu. If
Okay.
you're still here.
Here,
Well, it's just funny because you got like 10 people.
You could do Steph R or Sandry. Cancerian Queen.
Steph
There you go.
Sandry.
Thank you, Maggie.
Now it's back to 10. It's whenever I start screaming names, everyone's like, add me, add me.
There you go.
I just type names.
Well, I told them to drop their questions. So
6 of swords. 6 of cups. Now, if we were, no, that's not the Chinese negative number, but like in China, they actually skip a number on the street. I think it's 4 because of superstition. And they do that in Vancouver too. But 6 of cups, we're not going to do that about double sixes here. Okay? We're not going to get superstitious. 6 of cups, it's about kindness, caring, nostalgia, memories. So, considering I haven't gotten a question. I feel like just doing it for Angelina because she's at least talking to me.
Taylor.
All right. So we're gonna skip Sandry. Okay, this is Steph's reading. Okay. 6 of cups. Six of Swords. Okay, Steffi. Okay. You were physically moving away from something destructive, such as ending an abusive relationship. Do you hear me? Yeah, I just did something to their thing there, but I'm still here. So basically, you may be going away from psychological distance from trouble, okay? Sandri and Steph, do you hear me? This is a time of transition. Change is often difficult. Once you make it to the other side, you will feel great relief, thinking what you've left behind. Six of Cups is a card of friendliness, innocence, and childhood. You may be thinking of your past, and I would say, should not let your past bind you. What lessons from the past, Sandri, can you bring forward? The Six of Cups can also represent Steph, the beautifying of your home, or choosing a gift. If this is the case, simplicity and authenticity are key. So you're resigning from your job. That's the heartache I'm talking about. That's that sense of loss. That's that sense of rock bottom. You can grow from this. You can move on. If you'd like an additional 2 cards, it'll be $5. Next.
Okay. Kira, I was really drawn to a question because I'm trying to lose weight too. And I've lost 10 pounds and I've kind of come to a standstill. But let's see. All right, bunch of cards wanting to come out. No. Okay. Okay, first of all, the first thing that's coming out is you're disillusioned about something. So when it comes to weight loss, you have to be really honest with yourself. What are you disillusioned about? What are you not seeing clearly? And I'm picking up on maybe your body image, that maybe when you look in the mirror, what you see is not actuality. I'm hearing that you see yourself a lot harsher than other people see you. Like you're really mean to yourself. Like I'm picking up on that strongly. Like it makes me want to cry. Let's see what else. Yeah. Feel free to talk to me, because if you talk to me, you know, the stronger my intuition will get. So,
yeah, the very fact that she's sharing it already says that it's on the focus.
Yeah. Okay, give and take. This card talks about equal give and take. Let's see. Like, don't. Like, are there any situations in your life where you don't feel like there's an equal give and take? Like you feel like you give more than you get from people. Okay. I see you feeling very burdened and kind of in your head, and you're moving away from a situation. So in this sense, the situation that you're moving away from is feeling uncomfortable in your body and wanting to lose weight. So yeah, I would say that you're going to be successful in it. You just got to really put I say what you need is to really have healthy expectations. Like, don't be so mean to yourself and have healthy expectations in doing this. Your family.
Yes.
Your family. Yeah, I hear that.
Yep.
Maybe that's the additional burden. Yeah, that card talks about you need to set clear boundaries when you feel that there's people.
Family can be a double-edged sword. They can be there for you, but they can also pressure us.
Right. So, like, when you're feeling that there isn't an equal give and take in a situation, then you need to set clear boundaries. So if it's your family and they're not reciprocating, then spirit is trying to tell you right now that you need to set clear boundaries with them. So you need to learn your self-worth and your self-value. And once you start learning your self-worth, then you will start setting clear boundaries with people. You will, it's like you will, what you accept, you will know what is acceptable and what is not acceptable behavior towards you. And I feel like this kind of ties in with the body image issues. You're feeling like low on yourself and you let people walk all over you, and that needs to stop. Girl, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you strongly. So I'm glad that resonated.
All right. Kira, we feel you. And you can come back every day. You know, that's the whole point. Yeah, we're that's the whole point of the subscription, is that you can come back for a free reading every day. We're doing it.
I'm a work in progress.
And you can get a more in-depth reading for $5. We just have 7 people, so we try to keep it going, but at the same time we don't want to detract. And I hate ending each conversation because it feels like, yeah, we are works in progress. We are not perfect. We are just 2 ladies that are here, you know. 6 of Cups. This seems to be the common theme. Canceria. We got Hermit and 6 of Cups. And the last thing I wanted to add to that is there are different body types, and, you know, I'm tall. I'm very tall. So, like, I have to acknowledge that not every guy is going to be into me. And there's a lot of, like, things that we have to accept about ourselves. And everyone has weird things. And just remember that we're all going through this together. It's life. Loves you.
You know what? I'm short and I'm fat, but you know
what?
I said I'm short and I'm fat, but Winnie the Pooh, he says I'm short, fat, proud of that.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is cute as can be. I got like Winnie the Pooh right here next to me. I got my old stuffed animal, Winnie the Pooh. It's my mom.
Oh.
The Hermit is about guidance. Some of the answers we seek are within us. So you could see a counselor or mentor, but Cancerian. But this is really saying to me, go within. You're fine. And you guys can post as many times as you want. I appreciate if you do post a couple times. But I did get your question. And I'm glad you love tarot. I do too. If you think he's attracted to you and you're wondering what he finds attractive, my big thing would be, what doesn't he find attractive? He probably finds multiple things, multiple aspects. But if your question kind of comes down to more, is he into your appearance or is he into you for you? I would say, talk to him. See what he's interested in. Say, are you interested in settling down? Are you looking for a relationship? The more you can kind of get a sense of that, you may be able to gut feel and instinct out what he's looking for. Okay. That being said, you may be thinking about your past. What lesson from the past is relevant to you now? You may have learned the lessons to help you with this question. So pull from within. Hope that helps. $5 gets you 2 more cards. Okay. Good luck.
All right. We're gonna take a break.
Second turn.
Well, I was thinking we could take a break right now. Because I need to get up and stretch.
I need a break. Sorry, the delay is just me processing this thing. So you guys, break time. Break time. Type your questions.
Yeah, I need to go pee.
Stay tuned. Self-love.
Stretch.
I love it. Are we twin flames or soulmates? Aren't they the same thing? Am I stupid? All right. I'm going to make the list here. All right. So who's first on the list? I will do Mahak. Mahak is back. I will do Mahak because Mahak has been on and off. Here for a bit. We're trying to take breaks. We're trying to, because our subscribers have gone up. I mean, today. So we're obviously working it. I mean, it's been nonstop. So 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. And I'm doing 2 in a row, Becky, so that, that just gives you a chance because I want you to get a full break, and I've been taking more as we've gone because you're the host and you're putting up the cards and everything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's my turn anyways.
Swiftness, progress, energy, air travel. When this card appears, things are happening or about to happen. This is a card of things set in motion, rapid communication, and intense energy. Matters at hand will be quickly resolved, often in satisfactory ways. Be careful what forces you set in motion when this card appears, because they might be impossible to halt. When when you find yourself rushing, ask why. So you're asking about your Jalel. And this could represent a person you know or will encounter at some point. So he seems to be the Page of Swords that you're talking about because he's your crush. But keep in mind he might not be the one. But at the same time, he could represent some news that will alert you to the truth. He may be a stepping stone of sorts. We learn from the relationships we're in. But crushes, regardless, we learn from them. Okay? So he doesn't know you. You get to know him, and from that intimacy, you grow. Okay? Hope that helps. Two more cards for $5. We're trying to keep the list going. Okay?
Hold on.
Anshu, Disha. Who all is here? Who's here? Room check. I'm trying to get a room check.
Taylor, you need to take a break. I told you to take a break.
Okay, I'm going to take a break. Becky's mothering me.
Damn straight. Okay. Everybody drop your questions. And whoever I'm drawn to, I will read. Haley White, drop your question.
Haley. Question. Haley. Anshi asked if they're twin flames or which. I don't know what that.
I can't answer that. Like, I'm not God. And the tarot cards wouldn't really talk about that. Plus, I don't really believe in the whole twin flame, karmic, soulmate kind of thing. Like, okay.
Isn't that the same thing as soulmate? Like, I don't understand the distinction even in that.
Okay, will I get a job soon?
Okay, there we go. Focus. Flow.
Okay. What this is telling me is that you're disillusioned and that when it comes to jobs, you're kind of sitting around like, what do I want? Do I want this? Do I really want to do this? Or do I really want to do that? You really need to come out of that energy of like, what do I want? And you need to make a decision on what you want to do. And then you need to go for it. Does that make any sense for you? All right, then. Okay. Good. You're welcome.
We're gonna just go out for the walk. It's a quick walk. Hello?
Hey,
Is that you?
is it you?
Becky JJ. Who did you do?
I just did Haley White.
Okay. Haley White is done. All right. I'm going to do Anshi just because Anshi seems like Anshi needs some guidance. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's
How about
shadow.
this? Taylor, how about this?
If I could see
Taylor, I have an idea.
Yes.
How about you will read for the next person who donates $5? So Taylor will read, since we've been on here for a while, the next person who donates $5.
Okay. I will read.
Taylor will read for.
Will read for $5. Anshi?
Help some Corona bitches out. Like
that silence.
I know, okay. Dead silence. Like, I'm sitting here giving psychic readings, like tapping into people's energy and having fucking like spirit guides and dead family members come in and say, tell them this. Like, come on now. Y'all could donate $5.
Yeah, we're trying, Anshi. I'm going to refresh. Sorry. I'm just refreshing the page. Okay. We're not trying to be complete and total biatches. Okay, maybe I am.
No, I mean, we've been on here for a while,
but we've been on here for a while.
If you want us to continue reading,
if you want to jump the list, a donation will get you to the front of the list.
Here, hold on. I have an idea.
Any donation?
Fuck it.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Pretend like you're putting it on the laptop. Maybe that's what she's doing. Like we would at Starbucks or Subway. Hey, you're leaving. He left.
Oh, well.
It's okay. We just wanted him gone. No.
No. It's just, I just can't believe, people. Here's the thing, Taylor. It's kind of making me mad, to be honest. Like, people donate to all these other tarot readers, but yet our subscribers don't want to donate to us. Like, what's up with that? Like, don't we deserve...
Well, that's because we haven't made them loyal yet. Okay, I'm going to do Enrique. Enrique, are you still here? Enrique?
I think everybody left. Oh, Enrique's still here.
We scared them off.
People will come back.
Yeah. Well, that's what you see, is that we all need breaks, and we all need, yeah.
And we all need money.
I'm seeing if my dad was going to do any. Mommy said...
Hey, Taylor W. I'll get Taylor next, okay?
You're doing Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's allowed.
That's allowed. And you're doing Enrique.
Enrique?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm doing Enrique. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready. Start getting ready. We're wrapping up Carrot. I'm going to do it. Oh, wow. Mommy's going to be out of town all afternoon, he said. That's why I can't do it with her today.
I don't know where Taylor went.
I'm still here. Are you talking to Enrique?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
Okay. I'm here. All right. Mr. Enrique. Is Carmi still with her third? Car still with their party?
Hey, Breezy.
Welcome back to I Love Tara, Breezy, Osme, Jessica. You're right. We got like Enrique. We got Ace of Cups and Page of Swords. So new feelings, new love, awakening intuition. So intuition I'm going to talk about for a second. Karimi, because you're asking about Karimi's feelings. So Karimi for Ace of Cups here, that would be if there was one or two cards of all the 60, 70 cards that I would say is a sign of developing feelings. Oh, I love that, Becky. So basically, do that right now. Is that this is what's happening. You're developing feelings. There is an opportunity for intimacy and pleasure. It could be an invitation to a social gathering, a romantic getaway, a marriage. There's a chance to make a fresh start. May indicate a need to let your feelings flow freely. Can indicate conception, a pregnancy, or a birth. An opening of intuition, a chance to tune into your higher self. Okay? Page of Swords is thoughtful, willing to take risks, some news that will alert you to the truth. So basically, what they're saying is there's a lot of potential here, okay? So I would say live with that and run with it, okay? If you'd like a more in-depth reading, it's $5. Thanks. Bye.
I'm going to read Jessica.
Okay.
And Jessica, I want you to continue speaking to me because when there's an exchange of energy, that just helps me pick up on feelings, emotions, all kind of things. And when you came into the room, I instantly felt that you're feeling like pretty bad. Oh, wait, I was going to do Taylor. Taylor, drop your question, and then I will do Jessica.
It's Taylor and Jessica.
There you go. What's coming towards me, love? Sorry, Taylor. You got so quiet there. I almost forgot about you. But Jessica, I want to do her next because I felt that when she came in the room. I'm going to get a good shuffle. And Taylor, same thing for you. Keep talking to me, and that'll help me, okay? Okay, the current situation that you're in, you need to come to a place of surrender. Let's see. I'm hearing that when it comes to like emotional offers, that you kind of just like don't want them, or somebody doesn't want them. Somebody is like, there's a cup being offered to somebody and they're not taking it. Does that resonate for you or anybody in your life?
We could today. If you wanted to, we could today. Okay. Either one of you. I'm not going to be doing
this could pick up on past energy.
Well, just let me know. I'll be up here.
I'm single right now. Then it could be you. Because I see the need to surrender. But could there be people who maybe talk to you and show interest in you? And either you're just oblivious or you're just like, no, I'm not interested. You're trying to move on from your ex. Okay. And it talks about focusing on finances. I heard not accepting a gift because it came initially like it came out like this. So it came out in reverse. So I don't usually read reversals, but I hear not accepting a gift, and like the Ace of Pentacles tells me that right now you don't need to focus on love, that you need to focus on your finances and continue moving on from your ex. You can be like that. Yeah, that's what I hear. That it's like when I look at that card, usually I think of straight up somebody rejecting, but like when I look at this card with you, I don't see somebody like straight up rejecting somebody, but like the possibility of just not even being aware, so it seems like you're rejecting them, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so maybe look around.
I'm going to do Jessica. She's feeling anxiety.
I'll get Jessica next. But yeah, I just maybe be mindful of like the men that are around you or talk to you, and just surrender right now to needing to focus on these finances. I hope that helps. Did you want to do Jessica, or do you mind if I do another one?
You do. Quick? No, it's good. Okay. No, I'm gonna. No. I appreciate. You do. Yeah. I'll do Kiana.
Okay, Jessica. And Jessica, sometimes what comes out in the cards is what we don't want to hear. So I want to warn you about that, because I feel that I feel that you are in distress. I felt that when you came in the room. But I'm going to warn you that sometimes the cards tell us what we need to hear and not what we want to hear. You need to start using your intuition. You're not using your intuition about people, and you're not listening to your gut feeling about people. Okay, this person loves you. You're not listening.
Like, subscribe for more free readings.
You know, that's a good thing. There is love there, and you need to hear really bad right now that there is love still there. And you need to use your intuition and really tap into it. Look up guided meditations for intuition and tapping into your intuition. But there's still love for you there, sweetie. I hope that helps.
Okay. You're doing Jessica, or you're
Yeah, I just did Jessica. I would say.
Okay, I'm doing Kiona. Now, Kiona.
Okay. Well,
It sounds Italian.
Let me
we
finish
got all
this
the
real
people
quick.
that sound like my name here. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
yep. No worries.
About will he come back? Not right now, hun. There's still love for you, but he's not coming back right now. He's still angry and he's still indecisive about something. Like he's juggling two things at once, kind of thing. Emotionally, he's juggling a lot. So let him be angry and just know that there is still love for you. But try to give him space and be okay with the space that is needed right now. All right, I hope that helps. It's not saying right now, Jessica, but it's, you want a more in-depth reading, you could donate $10. I'm just going to wait for Taylor for a moment. Yes, it's free. We're doing free readings, but donations skip the line because that helps us out greatly. And if you want a more in-depth reading, donate. But we'll do a basic reading for free or a mini reading for free.
Yes. Yes. So, Kiona. Yeah, we call them mini readings because a basic reading would imply a spread, and I'm just doing 2 cards. Death is not a bad thing. When one door closes, another one opens. And sometimes we spend so long looking at the old door that we're unable to see the opportunities that are there. It's like a caterpillar in a cocoon on the verge of becoming a butterfly. So you have to remember that transformation is important, transition. If you feel stuck, you might have to look around what you need to let go of. Okay? If you're going through loss, find solace in knowing that you will look back at this time as the beginning of a new chapter. Let go and trust the universe. 3 of Pentacles is teamwork, employment. People are coming together to make something happen. So you're asking specifically about Calvin. And I'm going to apply that to this. That regardless of whether Calvin ends up being the one, you have to be able to deal with that. And Jessica is just anxious in here. I know I'm name dropping, but I'm Taylor Jessica, so Jessica is the same thing. So what I'm trying to say is,
hey, dude,
just like there's a lot of girl names that are similar.
Taylor. I did Taylor, and then I did Jessica. Get it?
Yeah, it was like me and my name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were Becky. You like caused me extreme happiness without even meaning.
Aww.
It's just really nice to be part of this community. And you need to remember that there's a lot of support out there, and even if it doesn't work out with Calvin, there might be a new project. So I'm definitely getting the feeling that you have to keep your long-term goals in focus. If they're settling down, family, building, then focus on that. And if Calvin fits into that, then sure, reach out, but don't get stuck. Don't get caught. We have to let go. That's what death is all about, okay? Hope that helps. Becky's turn.
Okay. Everybody ask your question, and who I'm drawn to, I'll pick.
Question.
So I start asking questions. Breezy.
Asmi asked, is Asmi the same as Ashri?
Okay. First of all, the pile is not wanting to answer. The card that came out for you is the current feeling of something's being offered to him and he's not taking it. So I don't know what that means in terms of his feelings towards you. But because it's like you said, you saw him yesterday. But he feels like, no, I'm not going to take it. Like, I don't know. It could be you. It could be him.
I love when you do that.
Okay, the devil pops out. So I don't know. You're asking about his feelings. So I would say, I mean, there's sexual feelings there, but emotionally, he's still not taking it, is what's coming up. And feelings of like thinking the situation's toxic. I don't know. See what happens. Just because he feels something one day, doesn't mean his feelings won't change the next.
Kamal G, are you there? Hyena. Thais. Mama. Thais. Luna. Okay, Osmi. I will do Osmi.
Okay.
Okay. New reading. So, Osmi, we have the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles is about legacy, permanence, wealth, ancestors, wisdom, home. So this is a card of physical security. It could mean a successful financial venture or an inheritance that will provide for those concerned. Card of tradition. So think back to the way your elders would solve the problem. So you're asking about why they're not contacting you. And the Ace of Swords really fits this. So you have the mental focus to make new plans. And in saying a new truth will recur to you. And it might hit you at an off time. You might not know when to expect it, but you will gain perspective. And I think you have to think about your behavior and think of how your behavior might have contributed. It's like the phrase, it takes two to tango. The more you think about the other person's perspective and place yourself in their shoes, the more you will see maybe how things ended up where you're at. A lot of times life is like that. It's like, how did we end up like this? Why couldn't I have done this? But that's life. It can only be lived forward. You can't control everything. Codependency and wanting to control the universe is just not how the universe is. You got to trust the universe, trust the wait, trust time. Have patience, okay? I wish you the best, Osmi. If you'd like more, 2 cards is $5, okay? Good luck.
Do you want to call it for the day?
Yes. I'm running out of steam.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, reach my limit. Okay. And everyone kind of disappeared all at once. I think it was when I did the Oshry thing, and then everyone heard me butchering him, and I was like, we kind of blew up at Oshry because he kept blowing up at us.
All right, well.
Yeah. Like 6 times.